Francisco State baseball team who is coming off a 10-9 win in extra innings against the number 2 seed Cal State San Marcos in the 2024 CCAA Baseball Tournament. I'm joined right now by head coach Tony Schifano. On his right, Nathan Shinn, and on his left, LeFerriere. Coach, would you take us through your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, crazy game. Kind of two stories in the game, right? Nathan was dominant the first half of the game. Their guys were pretty good too. We held the lead. Johnson hit a big 3-run homer to give us a lead. We kind of held that lead, but we knew we had to score more. I'll be honest, I never thought the score would end up 10-9 in extra innings, but we just fought the whole time. I think there was some urgency late in the game. We know we're fighting for our lives for this tournament as well as regionals, and we've had a goal this year to get to 30 wins and beyond, and we hit that today.
Nice. All right, Nathan, got to ask you a little bit on that one. You guys used up 2 arms yesterday. You guys went through it. You had to take the ball today. Were you kind of asked to go some extra innings today? Did you know you had have to go a little extra distance today?
I'm not sure. I just knew that I wanted to give my all, compete my butt off, and whatever I can give the team, I will give. And today I gave my all. I ended up with the win.
The limelight looked a little bit bad as they scored a couple there in the 7th, but you really held them down for those first 6 innings. One of the best offensive teams in the league. We've got to be honest about that one. Can you tell me just what was working for you today and what was keeping them off balance?
It was more my mentality. My tenacity is really what I focused on, and words of affirmation, making sure I'm telling myself the right things, and again, like I said, compete my butt off. Then the stuff will take care of itself because I know I have good stuff.
Derek, got to talk about competing. I'm going to ask you about the offense. You guys, Coach mentioned you guys do score those 3 runs early, but they come back and they score 5 runs in the 7th inning to go up. At that point, it's 7-3. Could you just talk about the way you guys fight down? You guys score 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th, and then win it in the 10th. Just the fight leg.
Yeah, it was just a grinder game. We knew that we were going to have to play all 9 innings, go out there and compete every single inning. And getting down to the end, we fell behind a little bit, but we just wanted to stick to it every inning, put a couple runs on the board, and that's what we did. And at the end, we came out on top.
I'd like to ask you specifically about that 10th inning. You guys won. I thought it was unique. You guys get a situation where Justin Johnson comes up, one of your big home run hitters, but he started off and got you guys a single, I think, to really do that. Can you talk to me the way that he helped set the table and everybody else followed?
Yeah, absolutely. He was kind of in a 2-strike count, if I remember right, and just trying to put the bat on the ball, and that's exactly what he did. And not trying to do too much in that situation, not trying to hit the ball in the ballpark, just pass the stick to the next guy and keep the line going. I'm
going to ask you to put yourself in somebody else's shoes on this one. I know you were not the guy at bat on this one, but Kyle Olympia has a big sac fly at the end. You guys go with a pinch runner there on third base. Can you tell me what you were thinking he was going through and kind of what was the approach in that type of situation?
A lot of the same. Kind of our mentality all year has just been trying to put the ball in play, put the pressure on the defense. And in that situation, runner on third, it's all you can ask for. Just trying to put the ball in the outfield deep enough so that runner can tag. And we had Cookie over on third base, enough speed to score, so that was huge.
I know we can talk about all that scoring late, and those are always important. I get on that one. But Coach, I want to talk to you about the way you guys bounce back after that 7th inning. Some of these tournaments can bury you. Can you just talk to me the way you guys come back after that?
Yeah, I think you can hear our dugout the whole game. Nobody quit in that dugout. The way these guys love and support each other is amazing. I'm blown away sometimes. We never actually feel like we're out of the game. We feel like we scratch and crawl, like Derek said, just put the bat on the ball. You can get to a Johnson where, maybe we're down 3 runs and you can get to a Johnson late in the game and he can tie it or something. I think one of the biggest hits of the game was Murillo's hit with 2 outs, and I think it was the 9th inning. We were down a run, 2 outs, runners. Cole stole second. Yes. That was huge, and Danny came up clutch there. So it's a deep lineup. There's guys on the bench that can get it done, but it was just a whole team effort.
I'd like to ask you too, the one other thing I just got to make a quick note on that one. Everybody in your starting lineup, you had a pinch hitter come in later, but almost everybody had a hit for your team throughout.
Good. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Solid.
So I got to ask you on this one, great opportunities for your team. On this one, I'm asking Coach specifically on this one. How do you think it helps you, looking forward beyond this tournament? How do you feel important this tournament is?
It's important. We beat. I think they were 2 in the conference. They've been. I think they were 2 or 3 in the region this weekend. This last week. The committee's going to take a look at this win and hope, hopefully see how I mean, the body of work is important all year, right? 30 wins, 4th place, and then just a tremendous conference, by a couple games. But they're going to look at, okay, head to head. That's the biggest thing. I happen to be on the committee, so on the West Coast, so I know head to head is huge. And, it's things I think about, during the game, like, oh, God, we really need this win for regionals. So, you try not to think about that stuff. But it's huge to get a win against such a great team like that had such a phenomenal season.
All right, Nathan, got to ask you one more. I don't know who it's going to be, but tell me how the pitchers are going to be ready to go for tomorrow.
I mean, it's an ice box is kind of our name for the pitching staff, and it's a chain link, so it's pass the ball to the next guy. Twin mentality.
I got an idea. Shinn throws right-handed as well.
Oh, yeah, I have ambidextrous.
Yeah, so possibly might get an inning out of Shinn
championship game if we need to.
I love it. Well, thank you very much, guys. Can't wait to see where you guys go for tomorrow. With this win, you guys will advance on and play the night game tomorrow night. So it'll be 7 o'clock. You don't know your opponent, but good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.